Anyways, let me move this. As you can see by the title of the video, it's by NBA coach. I've never even heard of him. See, he's a very small, new. I just wanted to. I want to hear from someone different. You see what I'm saying? Like me. I got 13 subscribers on YouTube right now for that channel. I have 9 on the other channel for my music. So, anyways, NBA coach M, united or divided for NBA 2K. And I'm hoping, I don't know what he's going to talk about because, like, the community is always divided. I don't see how it's ever united. I don't see how it's ever been united. Anyways, we're going to check out what he has to say.
What's good, 2K family? We're going to be talking about NBA 2K26, covering all the news like we do, plus getting into it with developers, managers for NBA 2K, and connecting with creators. So if you're a creator and you watch me, feel free to hit me up, man. Let's work together. I'm going to be highlighting people. We've been doing spaces for a couple years now, and the developers showed up, the managers showed up, and we've talked with them. They've answered questions, and we got into a lot of different things. And I think that's important, that the dialogue, that your voices be heard. So I will be diving into that once again, but I want to kind of create a platform for that where, of course, everybody's welcome to do this. Big creators probably can do it even better when it comes to having other big creators be wanting to come by. I have some huge names, but again, the goal isn't to kind of hype up a specific creator. It's more of the voices of the community and what you got to say and what are you really about. And personally, I think that's the most important thing, because giving us...
I'm about telling the truth that must go for everyone through intense, strategic, scientific method analysis.
Some platform where we feel really good about it.
That means if it doesn't go for everyone, then it's not the truth. And there's ways to figure out the truth that goes for everyone. We've established that there's a difference between belief systems and knowing stuff. Like 2 + 2 is 4. I know that shit. No one gonna tell me different. I know that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas a belief requires you to go off of faith, which is no proof. It requires you just to trust what another one is telling you. And we all need to come to the recognition that every single one of us has the ability to lie. So to put absolute blind trust into someone telling you to trust them is insane in the first place. So do you see what I'm saying? Trust has to be proven. Work. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When the truth for everyone is proven work, it has to be like you and I breathe oxygen. This is a video game. 2K26 is coming out. Do you see what I'm saying? These are truths that everyone knows. Like there's no debating it.
Is important. And so that's what I'm offering. And the goal is to be fair, because just guess what? I promise you, casuals, comp, stage, pro-am, you know, sim heads, whatever you want to put on the label of a human, somebody else is going to get mad that I have them speaking. But the truth is,
he right on that, bro. It doesn't matter what you do. That's why I gave up. That's why I say what I say, and I don't worry about what anyone thinks about what I say. Because there's always going to be someone, until everyone gets on the same page of what we're in, the problems we're in, the issues we're in. We're going to be highly indifferent to other people's concepts of thought. That's why we're indifferent. It's because we're divided. And if we weren't divided, we wouldn't be indifferent to thought. We would be curious to why thoughts are created differently. Do you see the difference?
Listen, man. If you mad that one person is on the platform, well, then you come up on there and you discuss your view, and you disagree with someone, point it out. Say, hey, man, they talked about defense and they're wrong. This is what I feel. And feel free to share that. I'm not here trying to start a drama show. I'm too grown for that. But what I am doing is helping people open their mind that, yeah, maybe you feel defense is weak, but what happens when it's too overpowered and nobody...
Real quick on his whole, he's talking about defense. Look, the interesting thing is I made a Luka build, and like the Luka build had to be 230 pounds because that's like the, you know what I mean? That's what he was listed at in the NBA, right? It's 230 pounds last year. Right. So, like, he doesn't have a lot of defense. What I found was I could pretty much play defense on the perimeter. Like, I didn't give up shots. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I gave up stuff because there was weaknesses in his defense, but everyone has some form of weakness in your defense. No one is 100 in defense. And so, I don't know. People are out here with lockdowns, and they're like, the defense sucks. Do you see what I'm saying? But maybe the defense doesn't suck. Maybe you are not that good at defense, and so even though you have a high level of a defender character, that doesn't necessarily it's going to translate to being able to do good defense, because good defense is based on IQ. Do you see what I'm saying? When I play defense on a defender, if I'm defending you, comprehend, bro, everything you're doing is getting logged into a bank of things you do. And the more things you do, until at one point you're going to run out of all the things you do. That means you're going to have to repeat those things you do. Do you see what I mean? The moment I have your whole list, bro, it's over, bro. It's a wash, bro. I already know what you're going to do before you're going to do it based on what you're doing 2 moves before you get there. So do you see what I'm saying, people? It's like chess, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, if I'm knowing what you're going to do 2 moves, so I say you do a crossover, and I'm like, oh, he's going to go boom, boom, and then do that. Do you see what I'm saying? 2 moves before you actually do the thing you're trying to do, the defense is easy. You see what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter what build I'm on, I'm going to be able to play defense like that.
You know, even puts defensive stats up, and they have all offense because the defense is broken, right? What if 2K did something like that? And you're misleading people to say, oh, we need to do better with this. And it's like, oh, it's already overpowered, dude. You know, and things like that has happened with shooting, with dribbles. People find the thresholds on the attributes and kind of stick to low levels if they can. 2K combated that this recently, and they took out a bunch of things and kind of supposedly helped, but there's still that consistently changing from the developers and the players being able to manipulate whatever's available. And again, I'm not trying to discourage the players. I'm one of the guys that goes into the builder and doesn't stop until I find every single thing. I do the science, I do the research, and I figure it out. Just like 2K Labs, they were the best in the industry. I also tell everybody, don't believe me, don't believe 2K Labs, and
right, do your own
on your own,
right?
Because your opinion
exactly
matters.
what he says. Well, I mean, not it's your experience. It's not an opinion, bro. It's going to be your experience, right? If it's going to be your experience, no one else's opinion matters, right? If that makes sense. Do you see what I'm saying?
Play style and the experience you're having is different. So a pro-am player who plays for money every day and every week is a different thing than somebody who goes into the theater. As you can see in my footage, I look like I'm great, right? I'm blocking people, stealing, doing crazy dunks, breaking ankles or whatever, and it looks fancy, but I'm honestly playing against scrubs. So even though I look good, I ain't that nice with it when it comes to if you're being real about the situation. And when you put me in the pro-am scene, I'm very capable and I'm dominant, but I'm also not at the highest level because I don't play all the time competitively for money. So it's like, okay, well, you can practice and all of us can, but that's a different world. So your feedback
I agree
isn't
with
the
that.
same as somebody else's feedback. And your experience isn't the same as somebody else. If you only play in the theater and you might go to the rec, that's a different thing than saying I'm playing in the pro-am for money, not regular pro-am. I'm talking about like the leagues. Or if you're somebody who strictly sticks to the stage, that's a different experience. There's a lot of bums in the stage, and there's a lot of top tier players in there as well.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of a weird place in some regards because you get a lot of scrubs spinning the block, making other guys look great. And then there's some really top tier, best of the best in there as well. So it's one of those things where, like, I need to hear all them voices, man. I don't disagree just because I feel like, oh, I don't agree, right? It's not my job to make the game. I'm here as a creator. I'm here as a player, and trying to be open-minded to listen to everybody's voice that I might not be experiencing what you're experiencing. It helps me educate myself, and it helps me open my mind outside of my own experience. I've been in the play for money over and over. I've also been in the just play casually. I'm a mix of that. In recent years, I stopped playing super competitively consistently, but then I jump in and play for a tournament for some bread, things like that. But it's a different world, and I know that from my personal experience of becoming nonchalant, playing in no squads a lot, and then also playing in the top level. Everything you're watching is either no squads or one-on-ones. So that's a perfect example. But all that being said, 2K26 is around the corner.
It is
the
indeed.
goal is to have that platform consistently. And I don't want to just bring it to my YouTube channel. I want to bring it to the spaces and try to have it on every platform if I can. And it's up to you guys to be a part of it. Tell your favorite creator to come through, to join in as with a mature man, a grown-ass man that's not here trying to like say I'm wrong and you're right, and that wants to just have a discussion and let them share their opinion. Now, I can't throw everybody on the platform because some people are a little toxic and they don't know how to speak, and we're not here to just bash things. I don't need you to tell me that the game sucks. Tell me what sucks, right? Defense, offense, what about it? Oh, steals.
Why does this dribble move don't work? Why does this dribble move work?
Defense. Sure, cool. What else? Why? Explain. Tell me your experience, and then let's get into it and understand where you coming from. And that's what I'm hoping to offer, and that's what I'm looking to provide with my relaxed format of just having a conversation, man. I just want to have a conversation. But you know, it's up to you. So in the comments as well, feel free to share your thoughts. If you're not somebody that's a creator, you're also welcome, because these platforms are basically just going to be open to the community sometimes. Sometimes I'll have a guest and I just want to talk with them. And then there'll be times it's strictly for the community, you know? So stick around. Let's lock in. Let's have a good time. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one, man. Y'all take care of yourself. Make sure you hit a like. And by the way, I got some dope new content coming, so go check it out. Should be popping up. Peace.
Okay, so like I kind of like, he lost me, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, NBA coach him. You kind of lost me on what you were trying to say, get it by. Like, you were talking about having discussions, but you're not very, like, you didn't say where you're having the discussions at, how are you going to be able to join the discussions, who are you going to talk to, like, you know what I mean? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you said talk to creators, creator right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you didn't give no information, bro. Join our NBA family on YouTube membership. Okay, you got that membership going. Other videos, a lot of them. Guides on Bro, he got a guide on 2K24. Oh, still on his shit. It's like, okay, that's wild. Yeah, I'll subscribe, bro. I already did that. Well, I like the video. I just don't know exactly what he's trying, like, get his message of, like, trying to unite on, like, trying to talk about the game without saying it sucks. I think that's what his overall concept was for the video. It was a little all over the place. Anyways, it was a cool video though.